Hello, accounting. Alright, obviously I'm not here today. If you have not already done so, please make sure you go get your folders with your notes, because Accounting 1, you're going to be taking a test. While Accounting 1 is getting their notes, Accounting 2, today, you are going to be completing that Chapter 11-6 problem that we started last class. It'd be too difficult for me to try to explain all that new material to you with me being gone, so if you would open up that problem that you started last time and finish that and just save it to your B207 drive, then I'll go in and grade the completed problem. Alright, Accounting 1. Today you're going to be taking a test over Chapters 1 and 2. Don't freak out, because you get to use what on all of your tests? The answer was notes. I hope someone at least said it. If you have your Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 notes, please feel free and use your notes on this test. Notice I said your notes, not your neighbor's notes, and not your neighbor. The substitute and Miss Brown should be walking around and making sure that no one is cheating on this. That would be really stupid to cheat on this test, because it's going to be so simple, and it should be a very easy test grade for you. The test has two parts, a multiple choice and true-false, and a transactions part that you're going to be completing, kind of like the problems we've been doing in Acct II. To get to the first part, you need to go to the Acct II drive. So, if you go down here and click on your folder down in the bottom left-hand corner, mine looks a little different than yours, and go to the Acct II drive. In the Acct II drive, you're going to go here to the Accounting 1 folder. Now, in this folder, there are three files you're concerned with. The two that are labeled Do Not Click, I'll give you three guesses on what you're not supposed to do with those. That's right, you're not supposed to click on them. Test A and Test B. If you look up here in the right-hand corner of your screen, not actually on the screen, but in the little black corner of the monitor, there should be a sticker up there. It says WMHS and then a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 15, whatever. Every computer is numbered. If you're an odd numbered computer, that means numbered 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, you are going to click right here on where it says Test A. If you're an even numbered computer, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, you are going to click Test B. This is only the first portion of the test. If you double click it, it's going to open up a web page. This is going to be the first test. Up here, put your full name. Don't worry about putting an ID number and email, just make sure you put your full first and last name. I do not know who Lil Sexy Mama is in 2B, so please put your first and last name and don't put some kind of nickname or something. I'm not going to know who it is. Now, you've got 30 multiple choice and true-false questions, 30 total. Once you put in your name, go down and click and answer them however you see fit. I'll give you a hint, they are not all answered A. Once you finish, go down here to the bottom, click Grade and Submit, and it's going to ask you, are you ready to submit? Click OK. It's going to automatically give you your score. Now remember, this is only half the test, and it's going to email me the score you created or you earned on this portion of the test. This is only half, remember, but this is your score. Don't try and click back and retake it, because I'm only going to grade the first time it comes through, so don't waste your time going back and trying to correct anything you might have missed. After this, you're going to minimize, go back here to the Acct II drive, and open up this Excel sheet where it says Test Transactions. Now, just like before, if you're an odd numbered computer, you're taking Test A. If you're an even numbered computer, you're taking Test B. This is just like we've done before. You've got your list of accounts at the top, you got your beginning balances, and then you've got Transaction 1 and then balances, 2 and then balances. There should be a handout the substitute should hand to you based on what number computer you are, odd or even, that should be Test A or Test B. They're the same accounts, but they're different numbers and in different order, so don't bother trying to look at your neighbor. With this, you're going to do just like before. Let's say Transaction 1 affected cash and supplies, so you would say whatever was increased or decreased or whatever to each account, and then calculate your new balances going all the way across. And then Transaction 2, whatever two accounts are affected, and then get your balances going all the way across. Now, with anything that affects capital, over here you need to make sure you put a description. There are 4 different descriptions that affect capital. I'm going to go ahead and give you this answer. It's investment, withdrawal, revenue, and expense. You need to write, or at least abbreviate, what that transaction is if capital is affected, whether it be in INV or REV or EXP, whatever. Just make sure I know what that is if capital is affected. If not, then I'm not going to give you full credit. Once you get down here to the bottom, make sure you calculate your total assets, add all these up, calculate your total liabilities and your total owner's equity, and make sure that the accounting equation is in balance. Once that is done, you're going to have to go up here to File and Save As, and save this in your B207 drive. Now yours looks different than mine, but let's just double click on this. In this, you may leave the file name exactly as it is and hit Save. Once again, make sure you're saving to your B207 drive or it's not going to let you save. If you have any questions, you may ask Ms. Brown or the substitute, and they can go back over this, but it has to be saved in your B207 drive. After you're done with the multiple choice and the transactions part, then you are officially done with the exam. This is going to be due today, so make sure you use your time wisely, and make sure that you are using your notes in your brain, but not your neighbor's notes or brain. I will see you guys on Thursday when we will begin debits and credits, and good luck and have a great day.